Hello and welcome to another Raggy's craft beer review. That's so the channel's name is. So today, being as it's Oktoberfest season, well, I have another German beer. I think it's German at least. Ayinger. So, this is their Jahrundert Bier. Nash Originale Receptor Vendeur Private Brewery Ayinger. Yeah. And yeah, thought it was Germany. Yeah. Brain. It's been a long day. So 5.5%. I think the first time I've actually had it out of a bottle. I have had it on draft from a low cost beer at one stage. So, with the likes of Lowenbrau and Spaten and other fine beers, like a little bit of smoke coming out the top for those people who love that sort of thing. And here we go. So, a lager earlier, a lager now. So, straw looking pour. Ton of carbonation going off. Yeah, bit of a head. And another one of the top lagers out there, or German lagers, whatever. Yeah. Typical clean lager malt nose. Oh, let's see what it tastes like. Cheers, all. I haven't even got to the beer yet. I've just drank them froth. Do you know, just like Spaten that I had the other day, they're a mile away from the likes of your Budweisers and your Carlings and your Fosters. Don't get me wrong. There's a place for every lager and beer, cider, and so on and so forth. But yeah, this is quality. So my wife knows nothing about lagers. She'll go out and she'll want a shandy. If she can't get a shandy, she'll just have a lager. She went to a local beer bottle shop sort of thing called Craftworks in Sherwood, literally half a mile that way, or that way maybe. Yeah, literally half a mile away. And yeah, she had a German lager. I couldn't tell you which one it was, but she really rated it. So just to show you, you know, sometimes this for somebody, you know, if you know somebody who's a lager fan but wants something different, the German lagers certainly are something good for Christmas presents, basically. And also that step closer to jumping into the world of beer. Or should we say real ales and craft beer? So, clean, crisp, super refreshing. See, there's not a lot on the nose. A lovely sweetness on the taste, mind you. Got super itchy legs tonight, and I think it's because I've let my anxiety get the better of me today. I was wound up, and something peed me off. And unfortunately, instead of just letting it ride, I let it build up and I let it build up and build up to the stage where I'm really, really, really not happy. And you know, it's sometimes in life you just need to think, and and just let it ride over. You think, right, you know, what comes around goes around, and sometimes that's the best way. You know, I know this, but I wish my brain sometimes would do it. Sort itself out and think, at some stage I will deliver the boot back. Can't win them all, I suppose. You can't. So, absolutely lovely. Really enjoying this. I wanted to take a journey into a lot of German and even Polish lagers and that, just to see what's out there, how they're tasting. And yeah, I'm enjoying this. I am no knowledgeable person on these sort of things. I get what I get, which I think sometimes puts me, where you get people who try and say, oh yes, it's got this, it's got that, and they're trying to make out they know. If they know, fair enough. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, then the way for me is, it's an experience. I'm giving you what I think, and you're getting an honest appraisal. That's just it in the spot. It's nice. Easy going. Certainly could drink more than one. Yeah, a lot more than one. But, in Oktoberfest season, I was at Oktoberfest at Alton Towers the other day. And, yeah, that was great. It was great to be drinking the beer. Are we going to go back? I'd like to. But I don't think the money, we've just found out they're putting our electric and gas up by a minimum of £100. It's like, you tossers. And we are literally like £1,000 in credit, supposedly. I don't know how they work it. We're on a smart meter. We're on a smart meter. So then they come around, knock on the door. We'd like to take a meter reading. Says, we're on a fucking smart meter. The meter sends the reading to your bosses. Why do you need to come and read the bloody meter? And because it's in the worst place in the house, under the stairs where you put all your shite. No, you can't get to it, mate. Sorry. Go fucking do the gas. And so we're on British Gas. They're all as bad as each other's. Yeah, so we're on British Gas, and obviously it went up earlier in the year, and like we look at so we're like, fucking bastard flies. We're on about £400 in credit with gas, supposedly. Electric, £600, supposedly. Got a letter today. We're putting your gas and electric up. You're going to be in debit. And it's like, wait a fucking minute. Where'd the £600 go? Where'd the £400 go? Eh? Is it just flown the nest? I literally don't know what they're playing at. I don't know how anybody with a business, breweries across the world, I don't know how they're going to cope. Because with the cost of, and even my workplace, I don't use any electric. When I go in, I turn stuff off. I've even turned the heating down at work. I have. Yeah, why should they sit there nice eating while I'm outside freezing my bollocks off? Well, it's not been cold just yet, but it's going to get cold. And get the fire going. I've got a fire now for outside. I've got a log burner that was given to me by the father-in-law. I'm going to get it set up, chuck some logs in log burner, get that fire going. Whoa. Yeah, for the 15 minutes of break that I have. Yeah, well, half an hour through the day. Bloody smooth, lovely drinking. German lager, Ayinger. Ayinger Jahrundert Bier. If that's even how you pronounce it. Yeah. Yeah. But nonetheless, absolutely superb. As lagers go, I only do lager versus lager. I don't do a standard review score where I'm putting a beer and a lager against each other because it's impossible to do. You do lager versus lager. I can't understand anybody who does scores, say out of 10, who will give a 9.5 for a lager when a beer with bags of flavour and they give it 1 out of 10. Subtle digs, you know. Yeah, but you know where I'm coming from. That was a really smooth German lager. I totally enjoyed that. I could totally session on that. Yeah, I could totally session on that. It's really nice. For me, a good 4.5, if not higher. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. If I come across it in a pub, I'm not drinking some nice Imperial Stout. Definitely. It's definitely something you ought to try. A Ayinger. These German lagers, if you're a lager person, trying these out and expanding your range. You may not want to jump into the world of beer. A lot of people don't, you know. But the world of lagers, interesting. Different world lagers. Super interesting. It's worth trying. And this is one of the top ones, I reckon. It's a proper decent lager. And that's it for this review. As always, with any reviews, please like, subscribe, comment. Am I right? Am I wrong? Do you know more than me? You probably will. There's a lot of people that do. I just am a mouthpiece. And yeah, this is just a hobby. But yeah, I like what I do. Sometimes at least. Yeah. And it's a cheeky way of having a beer after a day at work when I absolutely need one because the stress levels today, yeah, not been a good day. Yeah, one of them days when a trigger could have been reached at any point and there would have been a blow. Not a good time. No, somebody would have got the other side of Raggy, and that would not have been good. Nonetheless, thank you for watching.